Now we begin with the next part of the topic in this chapter, which is about sexual reproduction. As we know, sexual reproduction is biparental. And also sexual reproduction is a highly complex process. So when we talk about sexual reproduction, the organisms, whether it is plant or animal, they have different phases of life in their life cycle. So in all, whether it is plant or animal, there are 3 phases in the life cycle. These 3 phases are, first one is called juvenile phase or a vegetative phase, which is pre-reproductive. Then the reproductive phase, where the actual reproduction takes place. Then after reproduction, there is a post-reproductive phase, which is called as senescent phase, that is old phase. Okay, so this is very important. There are 3 phases. Now when you talk about the reproductive phases, there are so much of variations in both plants as well as animals. In plants, basically the flowering plants, because flower is a unit of reproduction, sexual reproduction. So when you talk about flowering, there are 2 categories of plants. Plants which flower only once in their life cycle, and there are certain plants which keep on flowering year after year. So there are 2 categories of plants, annuals and perennials. Most of the annuals, they only flower once in their life cycle and then they die, and they are called monocarpic plants. Like wheat, rice, they are all monocarpic because they will flower only once, they will produce seeds and then they will die. But there are certain plants which live for many years and they flower year after year after the completion of their juvenile phase. So they are called polycarpic plants. They are basically perennials. For example, mango, then guava. Year after year they will flower. And there are few exceptions also, like bamboo. Though it's a perennial plant, but it is a perennial monocarpic plant. It lives for many years but flowers only once in its life cycle, and that flowering is after 50 to 100 years. So it is an exception. It is generally asked. Same way yucca also. It also flowers only once in its life cycle, but it is perennial. There are the strange type of plant which is present basically in Tamil Nadu and Kerala hills, which is called Neelakurinji, or its scientific name is Strobilanthes kunthiana. This plant flowers only once in 12 years. Not every year. After 12 years it flowers. And this generally it is asked in the exam. Okay. Now we come to animals. If you talk about placental mammals, there are 2 categories of placental mammals. One are called primates and other are non-primates. These primates, which include humans, apes, monkeys, females generally show a specific type of reproductive cycle which is called as menstrual cycle. And these are basically the animals where the ovulation takes place periodically, and only when the ovulation takes place the reproduction is taking place. But there are certain animals which are non-primates like cow, sheep, rat, tiger, etc. They are showing a different type of cycle which is called as estrus cycle. That is also a reproductive cycle. The main difference between menstrual cycle and estrus cycle is that in menstrual cycle, when there is no fertilization, then whatever is the endometrial thickening which is produced during that menstrual cycle, it sheds off in the form of blood release. Okay, that is menstrual flow. But in case of estrous cycle, there is no blood flow, because even if there is no fertilization, then the endometrial thickening is absorbed in the animal's body itself. Okay,